All right. Yeah, we're back. Sorry, guys. My internet crapped out for some reason. I don't know what happened. We got disconnected, so let's gonna restart the stream. All right. All right. I'll give it a couple of minutes for everybody to get back in. Um, all right. Mm-mm-mm. Little technical difficulties, but that's okay. All right. I see everybody joining. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Again, sorry about the technical issues. Whatever, shit happens. One sec. Okay, so one sec. Let me just say that. Okay. All right, so let's just get back to it. So, all you have to do, as I was saying, all you have to do is find a value area and rebuy. Right now, like I said, markets are super forgiving. They're trending. It doesn't take a genius to make money. It's not choppy. It's not doing a lot of fake outs. All the fake outs are pretty predictable. In fact, I've called them all for you every single time to wait here. It's gonna pop and drop and blah, 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 nauseum. All right. I've been explaining all this. Just go back to the all the streams and you'll see pretty much. I mean, I've explained to you how to avoid traps, right? So, but right now markets are quite forgiving. It doesn't matter. You trade the moving average, like at this one right here. You where it pops to the value area, and well, let's go on the 4-hour basis. As you can see, as we every single time we approach the moving average, sometimes it gets away, but whatever. Don't even get to that level. Either you're using moving average, are you using order block as smart money concepts? Are you using fibs? Are you using support resistance? It doesn't matter what the fuck you're using. It's all the same shit, just different terminology describing buying the fucking dip because the market is trending. So just it's going up. So every time it gives you an opportunity, do this. But my majority of the novice traders, unprofessional traders, what are they doing? They're like, oh my God, now I'm going to short. Maybe this is the top. Maybe this is the top. Maybe this is the top. And every single time, again, you're not going to be shorting exactly right here. This was the previous all-time high. So maybe you started shorting here, and then here, and then here, and you're sitting through all this pain. And by the time it gets back to the break even, you're like, oh fuck this shit. Thank God, I'm out at break even. So you didn't make money. All you did is create agony for yourself for 12 to 24 hours. You're sitting there sweating bullets like a dickhead for no fucking reason. So instead of doing that, smarten up, be patient. Here's your leg up, boom, boom. Here's your leg up, boom, boom, etc. Or here's your latest leg up, boom, boom. That's it. And wait for the pullback and the turnaround. It tells you when it turnaround happens. Every single look at this pump, Friday pump. Look at this Friday pump. Look at this motherfucking candle. Right at the on a deep pullback. It never took out the low. So buy the dip again. Buy the stupid fucking dip. You don't have to be a brainiac, right? So again, this is the current leg up, right? So we have fibs, these green fibs, they're drawn now. But if you do the same thing here from the previous leg, let's make it another color so you can see it. We went up into 56, almost to 618. On cash market, it actually did go to 618, and then it pumped again. So just buy the dip. buy the dip, buy the dip around these areas. So this is the order block. Here's the order block. Here, it's also a previous days. Oh no, this is the 12 o'clock. Not 12 o'clock. This is the Asian session range high. You have the order block, Asian session range high. Boom, 50% to 618. Maybe a little deeper. You have maybe a wick. This wick takes you in. You see a turnaround candle. You don't even have to leave an order. Like I said, you don't know when it's gonna stop dipping, so you don't have to leave an order. You can wait. You can wait until you get one of these stupid fucking candles. All right, showing that there are buyers stepping in. Buyers are stepping in. You see this candle? That's buyers stepping in, and then taking off. Given this was Friday, also this is why you got a little bit of bullshit at the end. But that's because profit taken into the weekend, and obviously this is 4 p.m. on a Friday. Everybody's done trading, so that's why there is no volatility. And then Sunday open, um, Sunday open, immediate pump, and we've never even seen lower candle close until an hour ago. How about that? All right. If I would have stayed up, which I didn't, because I wanted to sleep. When I was your age, when I was in my 20s, 30s, that I used to do that, But I don't need to do it anymore. All right. Okay, we just had cash market open. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq and let's just see if these. So we had a pullback on Friday. We pumped, sold off, gap down, open, and then open. One sec. Let's do ES. Yeah. What to do? What to do? All right. Again, always look at the higher time frame, right? So, looky here, Friday we touched the triangle and we sold off. Ooh, right? You see that it's respecting this triangle. 3 touches here, 3, 4 touches here. I told you that if you're going to be trading in consolidation, volume contraction, always trade them at extremes. So you buy the triangle lows, sell the triangle top. We are approaching top now. We didn't touch the low of the triangle, so I think we're probably due for a little breakout. We're not gonna be buying a breakout. We're gonna be buying a dip and after the breakout. Okay, so let it break out, let it close on a closing basis. I want to see a solid candle like this. Then we're gonna have a day where it's gonna dip into the previous support zone, and then we're gonna start seeing a turnaround, and that's when you buy it and you ride it. Simple. You have to have these, you have to be patient, and that doesn't mean you're gonna have this trade today. No, it doesn't. So, but do you want to have a higher probability? Again, look, all this bullshit is from last week. All of these lines, and do you think that somebody's watching this? Why do I have this fucking level here? Do you see that there's a reaction that's happening? This was here from last week when none of this was even possible. Why did it react exactly here? So you have to know all these things, and if you want to do intraday trading, I'm not doing any intraday trading, but I'm just saying, like, all the technical analysis doesn't work. Yeah, it does work if you know how to use it. All right, so that's why you have this little reaction now from the. This was the range during NFP, right? That was the low of the range, so that's why with the first. This major low is providing the reaction right now. Anyway, let's also see how deep this pullback is. Okay, so see we're hitting up 618, 702, 786 zones. This the golden zone for a rollover. Could happen. I'm not really interested in that. I would rather. My preferred scenario is to be patient and buy the breakout to the top side, like I've explained. Buy the breakout, Because why? Well, because the market is fucking moving up. And if it's gonna be consolidating here, like it's been consolidating since December, since Trump took office, we've been this in the chop fest. All right, so it's not really on the longer time frame. Market hasn't the stock indices haven't done much. They've been consolidating. This is not direction. This is not a trending market. This is a consolidating market. We're consolidating in the form of a triangle, which is a contracting volume. So until we have an explosion, one way or another, and I want to catch the explosive move, not the bullshit inside. You can trade the bullshit inside, as I've explained, by simply trading at extremes. So, but my preferred scenario is a breakout, small pullback. I'll buy the pullback and into the direction of the trend. All right, so yeah, so gold is obviously pumping. Look again, see how many times, how many idiots just shorted 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, when it was price was here, and now it's going up against them. Every single time I'm telling you not to do it, and people do it, and they get fucking stopped out, and price keeps pumping on them. All right, so don't be one of these losers. Trades, trade with using your what you see, and not just. You have to have context. Proper context is everything. So one of the things that you should be looking at is the trend. Where are we moving? We're moving up. So why are you going to be pissing against the wind? Why do you always want to swim against the current? Why? Just make your life easier and swim with the current. The current is moving up, so swim up. All right. Just wait for the opportunity to get into the current. It will provide it for you for you, whatever, and you will just buy it here and catch the move up, and that's it. That's the whole magic sauce of trading. Especially now, like I said, this is pretty easy market trade, a trending market, pretty easy. It doesn't take a genius. This is where you should be making good money. That's why I didn't have any losers for 3 weeks. I didn't make any mistakes. Okay, I identified that it's a trending market. I am positioned into the direction of the trend, and that even though I did trade a couple of times against the trend, whatever, but still, it was on a Friday, so I knew the context to do more advanced, complicated type of trades. But for you, if you just trade with the trend, then that's sufficient enough for you to make money and be profitable. Okay. All right, boys and girls. Honestly, there's not much to talk about for gold. Like I explained, I want to see a dip. Like we've seen a dip last Friday. Yes, I'm not going to be sitting here on air for 12 hours explaining to you exactly when I enter. You can join the Telegram channels where I do post all this stuff. But I'm not going to be just sitting here for the next 12 hours yapping. So all I'm gonna tell you, and there's nothing for me to do. I'm not gonna be buying here. I'm not gonna be selling here. I'm just gonna wait till the price gets to my level. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna leave it an alert, right? And once the price gets to that level, that's when I'm gonna take action or see if there is something happening around the level for me to take action. And you always get the some kind of pretty fucking clear. So, for example, last Friday, when we were here, right? We broke out when we were dipping. This is why you don't leave orders here, because the price just fucking ran through it, right? But then you got this turnaround candle with they took out a top, and this was my one-to-one trade. That's it. The 1 hour time frame is plenty of a time frame for it to give you signals when to enter, when to not to enter. Okay, so this gave you a nice signal without making a lower low, And same thing is going to happen again. It's going to come to a certain level. I don't know if this is going to be a shallow one. I prefer a deeper one. So, and then you're going to have some kind of indication that the buyers are starting to come in. You can use low, volume, uh, the book map, volume profile, whatever. Um, you can use all these tools to fine tune your entries and give you a peace of mind, et cetera, et cetera. But you're gonna get a candle that tells you buyers are stepping in because at some point the candles are sellers, with bodies to the pointing, huge with bodies pointing that it's sellers are dominating, and at a certain point you're gonna have that candle that was looking very bearish all of a sudden start looking bullish. Okay, and that's when you know the turn is coming, or at least the probability is that a turn is coming. All right, every single time. Looky here, we were selling off. This was looked very bearish at some point. This candle right here, right, and then took out the high here, and there's your 1-to-1. If and then it turned back down. Okay, so what? But you did your trade 1-to-1. Okay, if you were just and because you were trading off of 55 EMA, blah 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 blah, turn around. I don't remember, given the time of the day, etc. 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 Right? So at least it will give you an option to get out at 1-to-1 or break even. But anyway, there's always signals. Always signals. Market on a 1-hour time frame will give you plenty of signals. You don't need to be trading 1-minute chart like a dickhead. But if you want to, go ahead. For me, it gives me 1 or 2 signals a day. Plenty for me. Okay. So anyway, wait for the dip, buy the dip. Okay. That's the extent of my 5 cents on the subject matter today. All right, let's see what's Bitcoin. Bitcoin is being dog shit. Same thing with Bitcoin. Remember when we were here 2 weeks ago? I was telling you the Bitcoin likes to range, and look, every single time, you just mark these zones. Same thing. Understand where you are on the map. We are consolidating in Bitcoin. Last time we've been consolidating right here. It took us 6 months for this until we broke out. So highly likely you have to know what animal you're dancing with. So highly likely it's gonna keep doing this bullshit until it doesn't. All right, but you should be making you could have made 5 profitable trades, and then 1 trade you're gonna get stopped out. Okay, so that's part of trading. But for now, until it shows you otherwise, you just buy the dips, sell the rips. That's about it. That's Bitcoin. ETH is absolute horrendous piece of shit. Yeah. So went to this previous area of support, tried to bounce a little bit, and we're dwindling and we're slowly moving down. This is looking really fucking bad, honestly. So, like I've explained to you last week, I'm probably gonna if we see the rally in ETH, I'm gonna take my position off ETH and just dump it into Bitcoin, if anything. What else? Let's see, dollar index. Okay. Oh, so yeah. By the dip again. This was I was showing how we approached previous support. We made a higher low, and I was buying here. This wasn't any of this wasn't here. That's why you have question marks if that's the next move. But I did see that there is a lower dip at the moving average, and that we're gonna bounce, and we just did just that. All right, so probably maybe still room to go higher to retest wave 3 high and maybe pop above before we have a dollar reversal, major one for the next 6 to 12 months. That's my Elliott wave count, at least. I think, or it was. I removed it already. Yeah. All right. So one, two, three, four, and this is wave five in the making. All right. Euro. Well, so the where is the trend? First of all, this is a daily chart. Where is the trend? Where's it going to? It's going down. Last major correction, 618, 782, turn around down. Okay. However, we did not make a lower low. So we might be consolidating. And this was the first attempt where this is the low, this is the low, 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 low. And then all of a sudden we make a higher, uh, I mean, a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. And this was the first time we've had a market shift into a different, and we didn't with this did not make a take out this low. So the idea was probably that the market will bounce and take out this high, but it still hasn't because this trend is still prevailing. So we might just get a more chop fest rather than a continuation of the trend down or up because we need to establish after every trending move you have a little bit of before we reverse. Okay, so I think we might be chopping about here, but again, so leg up, down, exactly to 702, turn around. So probably going a little lower in the next day or so. So it's still room to go. Looking at again, this is just quick and dirty. This last week, we've traded this gap close up, right? Remember? Same thing with NASDAQ, same thing with other stuff. And now we closed it and we are rolling over. I can't say that I love what I see here. I don't think it's as easy. I see again 618, boom. So this one is not 618. This is 38.2, too shallow. I don't see an immediate any. So this is shallow pullback and trying to roll over to retest these lows. I'm not. I don't see an immediate trade in euro dollar in my style of trading. At this point, again, I want to pick something that is uncomplicated and easy. If I have to force my view, or I have to look like this and like that, and draw 5 billion things on the chart to decipher whether or not it's gonna should I buy, should I sell? That means I should walk the fuck away. Gold is pretty fucking easy to trade right now. It's trending. It gives you dips. So let's trade the fucking gold. Why are you going to be trading something that doesn't set up easily, or you have to look at it this way, that way? Why? This is pretty fucking easy. Just trade that until it becomes difficult. And gold has been difficult to trade for in the last 10 years. It wasn't as easy. Now it's easy. Something else is more complicated. Once gold becomes complicated, you move to something that else is easy, okay? So that's the name of the game. And somebody asked me last week, if I trade only one instrument, or no, like I explained last week, I have a focus on one or two, three at a time. I watch all of them, but I only have focus on one, two, three of them. And right now, gold and the indices are my primary ones. Until gold, dollar was my primary one, for example, post COVID, when we had rate differential. Okay, United States was jacking up rates, and to combat inflation, and it was a no-brainer dollar longs. Okay, so all of this shit. So this is when you were buying dollars. Obviously, your moves are the opposite of the dollar. That's because the Federal Reserve after they printed the whole, 30% of currency in existence, US dollars in existence, in one fucking swoop go, inflation hit. So now they had to raise interest rates. This was a not no brainer trade of the couple years ago. So I wasn't trading gold. I was trading dollars. All right, for that reason, because that was the easy trade. It was fundamentally easy to understand that the Federal Reserve is raising rates. Europe was not raising rates at that time. It was a one-way traffic. It's trending market. Every fucking, it was just giving you the easy opportunities. And again, looky here. Low, breakdown, retest. Low, breakdown, retest. Low, breakdown, retest. Low, breakdown, retest. Low, break. How many times do I have to vomit fucking breakout, retest, continuation to you? You know? It just fucking. All right? And when it starts doing this shit, I said fuck you and went to trade something else, where it gives me the low hanging fruit for retards. All right, when it's so fucking obvious what that it's moving and it's giving you all these fucking entry points that you don't have to you can be lobotomized. You can be missing a brain and you can still make money. That's how I like to trade. When it's when I could be just sitting here drooling outside of my inside of my mouth and I can still make money. That's the type of market I like. And in every point in history, there is that type of market. So like I said, in 2021-22, this was in the dollar space because of the rate differentials. Right now, theme change. That's why it's important to look at the macro, understand the macro picture, and look at macro overall themes. Okay, what's dominating, what's not dominating. So now gold is catching this safe haven bid on top of inflation, with Trump trying to convince the Fed that they should be raising rates, thus creating an inflationary environment. Thus, as a hedge against inflation, gold is going up. So you have two major reasons: uncertainty and inflation, which is, again, brain dead fucking macro theme for gold to just keep buying dips. And then the genius that you are, you just look at the technicals to get into the position of the macro theme. And if the macro theme is pushing this thing up, that's what you should be doing. Okay, that's it. There's no. And again, look what's happening now. All the idiots who were shorting this are now sweating ass. How many days in a row did I show you that? Don't piss against the trend. You know how many people? I think 90% of retail traders were shorting this. 100% guaranteed. Not only that, I know professional traders who did the same fucking thing because they're idiots, and then they get stopped out. Okay, so don't feel bad if you do it. You just have to go through the learning experience of getting shit kicked out of you until you learn not to do the stupid shit. That's it. And just wait for the dip. Dip will come. It might come in 12 hours. I don't know. But it will come. And once when you get a signal from a candle, or the price action basically is telling you that there is a turnaround happening, just go hop on that turnaround. Will it work every single time? No, it won't, but it will work enough times for you to make money. That's it. Yeah, on that positive note, I will I will wish you a happy week, happy Monday. I will be here tomorrow at 9. I have another meeting coming up in 5 minutes, so I can't stay on longer. Let me. So again, trade. That's what's easy. Don't make yourself don't make it unnecessarily more complicated as it already is. Trading is not easy, so you have to make it as stack everything you can to help you. You know what I mean? So Right now, gold trending. Gold provides you easy dip buying opportunities. Keep doing it until it doesn't work anymore. For now, it keeps working, so that's what we're doing. And for 3 weeks straight, not a single loser. Right? So that's it. All right, boys and girls. I'll see you all tomorrow, as they say in New York.